We're gonna call Greg the next shut up while Donnie's in Alaska for several months. Good morning, everyone. Wake up. The temperature you feel outside is not going to change much. I'll tell you more in just a moment. Peanut joins us today.
Where are you from?
I'm from Huntsville.
Huntsville.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM. Thank y'all for getting up with us. That's right, the big nut is in the house today. Peanut is in here. He's in here. I'm from Huntsville.
I'm from Huntsville.
Feel like a nut?
Sometimes you don't.
Dr. Jan White, Dr. Greg, over on set too. Peanut, you're going to have to, that's Reggie over there.
What's up, Reggie? I got to do some push-ups.
Do it, Reggie. Yeah,
Magic, baby.
as soon as you can do that, you be up there.
He intimidates all the guests. Don't worry.
A lot of stuff going on. Thank y'all for getting up. Yes, we are live today. Some people may not believe that, but yes, I'm starting and we'll be back every day.
Oh, really?
He's
In a
lying.
different life.
Yeah.
Gloria says have fun.
That's right.
You know, we took a survey, Jan, a vote. Only one person in this room wanted to do a show every day, and that was Zack.
I didn't say every day.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe 2 days.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. How's Feinbaum?
He's fine. Came off a break. You know, he has still recovered, I think, from multiple kidney stones.
But before I get going, let's do the weather, because today's like a heat wave. If y'all get out and exercise like I do in the morning, man, to death I was going to freeze to death. There was windy. The wind chill was 8 degrees.
I know.
After walking
Let's
by.
halt the show, though,
What?
for an announcement.
Wait a minute. Let's do weather first.
Okay, let's do weather first. Grab an umbrella. You're going to need it today. We have rain in the forecast, but 41, 42 degrees out there this morning. Going to be, well, not much warmer. Around 11 o'clock tonight, we might reach around 47, but that rain will be all over town. But high temperatures 43 for the most part tomorrow, 47 for that high, dried out for sure, and looks like some dry weather for several days with your low on Sunday of 37. It is supposed to rain today. What are you up to? 2hempgirls.com. Check it out.
I like that hemp stuff, legal and illegal.
Oh, it's all legal.
Yeah,
Mine's all legal.
Right now, we need to stop the program.
Halt.
Halt.
Oh, is it
We have a happy birthday
Oh, my Lord.
that we would like to present. Yeah, the birthday girl, Dr. Jan.
Your
Dr. Jan White, happy birthday
Your
today.
husband said to tell you that he loves you.
21.
turning 40?
Oh, Lord.
So I gave her 21.
Yeah, 39 again.
That does look
39
good.
again.
Yeah,
It does look good on
Hey,
her.
you know, you look pretty good to be 79.
He said 69.
Yeah,
She looks
69.
beautiful.
And next year's the big 7-0.
Ooh.
Yeah, plan
We got to
a big one
celebrate.
for that. Yeah.
Peanut, you're 49, aren't you?
I'll be 60
Again.
in June.
60.
Wow.
Moving on up.
Moving on out. 7 decades, man.
We can't stop it. Embrace it.
We're going to talk. What's that? Huntsville, what is it? Huntsville Revisited?
Huntsville Revisited, yeah. But
You got any pictures of me on there or anything?
oh yeah, we got a few
Oh, boy.
pictures of you.
Yeah, I have to get on that in a moment. Hey, first though, if y'all need dirt, call Strickland. They were just popped up there. Dirt business must be pretty good. They got dump trucks running everywhere, Joseph. He never did bring us one because they're too busy.
I don't need any right now.
Yeah. Let's go to sports. That's bottled up from the weekend.
Oh, yeah, got all kinds of stuff. Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by All Star Plumbers. For all your plumbing needs, go to All Star Plumbers. And Applebee's Tailgate Talk, 10 to 12 every Saturday morning on the big 1080 WKC. We'll be live at Athens High School this Saturday at a youth wrestling tournament. And then we'll slide on over to the Limestone County basketball tournament. That's going on all this week. So join all the Tailgate Talk guys. We'll be over calling that the finals.
Zack, do y'all sign autographs if somebody comes up and interrupts that award-winning radio program?
Yeah, we'll sign autographs, take pictures, kiss babies, whatever you need to do. Kiss mamas, you know, whatever. Hey, we'll do it all. Hey,
Kiss mamas.
Hey,
Oh.
yeah, hey, whatever.
Zach's for rent.
Yeah.
Zach's for rent.
We need to try that kissing booth thing this Valentine's Day with Zach.
Yeah, we've talked about that, haven't we?
We have.
Funny.
But yeah, hey, we're available.
Worldwide.
If he's available.
But hey, hung out with your old preacher and your current preacher, Jamie, over the last week or so. So saw John Dees, Greenbrier the other night, and saw
Yes.
Dusty at Lindsay Lane. I finally got to see the great Tommy Murr play ball the other night, and he was on fire. But his kid for Belgrade was even. Tommy had 44, and the other kid for Belgrade had 47.
Oh, my.
He was putting on shows. So, hey, Alabama last night beat Vandy in basketball, and Auburn beat South Carolina. So Auburn, after a 2-game losing streak, got back on track. Hey, Eli Manning's retired after 16 years in the NFL. So good luck to Eli in his retirement. I'm sure he's got something planning on going on. Hey, big news around here. Former Brooks High School football player who Jamie has mentioned thousands of times that got run over by Freddie Roach when he played at Brooks High School.
1001, I told that story again.
Yeah, you told it this morning, 1001. Freddie Roach, even though it's not official, he has been seen in Alabama gear out recruiting. He will be coming back to the Alabama staff after Lane Kiffin just rehired him. He was going to maybe even go to the Giants staff, but he is coming back to Alabama, so good news for Alabama. Gus Malzahn, he said this before, and it's never worked out right, said he's going to give Chad Morris full control with Tiger offense. How's that worked out, Brad, before?
Boo.
Not too good.
Full control.
And Kevin
Full
Steele has just got a 3-year extension as defense coordinator. Everybody but one guy gave Derek Jeter election in the Hall of Fame. Who was that one idiot did not?
I wonder who's that
Yeah,
one
who was
guy.
that?
Who's that one guy?
Yeah.
Well, it don't have to be. It was 99. I mean, one person
One
did not.
person voted against him. It's probably an
One
Atlanta
person voted
Braves
against
voter.
him. Unbelievable.
I think it was Barry Bonds.
So, and Larry Walker also voted in. So congratulations to
Roger
those guys.
Clemens.
Hey, the Chiefs and the 49ers in the Super Bowl.
Going with the
Sorry,
Chiefs.
Coach Legg and Jay. I'm going for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Mahomes.
I am not going for the 49ers.
Going on Reggie
And
Rabbit.
Jalen's back in Mobile. I saw him. You see him got his picture made with Coach Saban and some other Auburn, Alabama guys that were playing in the Senior Bowl. If you don't get the NFL Network, you won't be seeing that game. So that'll be going on Saturday on the NFL Network. So Jamie, that was a lot of stuff real quick, but back to you.
Only for you, Zach. Jan, you're going to continue to wear that hat today?
Yeah, well, for a
Looks
little
good on
while,
her.
why not?
Yeah.
At least for the group photo.
So what big birthday celebration you got?
Well,
Okay,
there
I
is
guess
no
that's it.
celebration. At this age, it just evolves another day.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, happy birthday.
Lucky to be alive.
You have been with us, I do believe, about every year we've been here. We're starting our 18th year here.
Yeah, I think it was 17 years in August,
Wow.
I think.
Wow.
Everyone needs to listen to what she has to say, too, because your husband, you've taken good care of him. How old is he?
Dave's 82.
Yeah, you take
82.
good, you listen to her real good.
Well, you're right.
Do the same thing to
You
you?
listen to her real good. All right, hey, I got to do some photos first. Let's see, man, what day is today? Thursday?
Today is Thursday.
So I get up early every morning and go through the show by myself.
You don't sleep in any?
He doesn't.
All right, let me explain what this is right here. This is our Sunday school class. This is this past Sunday. Well, Andy John, the guy who taken over for little Dusty
Pastor
McLemore,
Andy John King.
came up with a deal, said, okay, I want Sunday school classes to submit a Super Bowl spot. The 4 best ones will be played during the service next Sunday week. So, since nobody gave me any suggestions, they all voted me to come up with the spot, me and Gloria. So, we're shooting ours there.
Nice.
There's Big Freddie Leonard out, and that's all of our class. Most of it, there's about 10 out. We got like 40 in our Sunday school class.
That's big.
It is a
That's
big class.
great.
It is.
So anyway,
Got a
y'all will
great
be able to
group.
see that next week once Brad finishes it. We're the only ones probably doing a professional spot.
Oh, no.
comedy?
Yeah.
These kids are good with their,
Comedy spot?
it is a
I
comedy
can't tell you
spot.
what it is.
Hey, there's that new homeowner that was supposed to be
Yeah.
here, but he's tired.
Yeah, our insurance man
We're
moved.
moving. He did.
Country Fire,
Congratulations
yeah,
to David and Irma.
Yeah, he ain't been here for this year, but he will be.
Hometown lender clients.
All right, we're at Walmart yesterday. The
My favorite store.
The big basket. And I walked by and said, what is that? I didn't know. What would y'all think? Brad, I didn't want to show it yet. What did y'all think
I didn't see it, so I don't know.
They couldn't
they're
tell.
selling at Walmart now?
Well, that's a
They just
loaded
got it.
question.
It looked like a real estate sign.
Something you put an
Coffins?
animal in.
Oh.
They're selling, you can show it now, Brad, chicken coops.
Okay.
Oh.
You can buy a chicken.
Chicken coops.
That's cool.
You have that many
That many people
chicken
want to
farmers?
put chicken.
In this area, they did
They're for No, they're for your house.
For your backyard.
In the city.
Look.
Even though it's illegal.
Yeah, that's a thing now.
You need
My neighbor has a
Having
rooster.
your own has
Yeah,
a
that's
rooster.
the thing.
You
Yeah,
know,
they're not
Gloria needs some chicken.
I kept hearing this
I don't
cock-a-doodle-doo
need
every
You need some
morning
chicken, Gloria.
and trying to figure
I have
out where a
Yorkies.
rooster was coming from, and my daughter told me that the neighbor
neighbor
has
had
one.
one?
Yeah.
They're
Does
not
it wake you
currently
up every
allowed in
morning?
Athens.
You need some baby
illegal,
roosters.
It is.
It is in Athens.
This is Harvest where I live.
I mean, you got to be
It's still the
hurting.
country.
You got to be hurting for some fresh eggs if you start having
Well,
your
no,
own
I can
chickens.
see.
got
I can
that
see
right
where
now.
people do
Huh?
that.
Worth the trouble unless you're gonna have a chicken drop.
Well, you live out in the. You're a
Hey.
big one.
No.
What's that?
Joseph got
Chicken
chicken
drop.
drop.
Yeah.
You drop it.
I mean, I could have chickens in my backyard.
What? How do you say it works?
What do you do? Drop the chicken?
No, and that ain't how it goes.
When the
Peanut,
chicken drops,
Peanut, let me give you a country roverism right
All right.
A chicken drop is when you bet they got like
It's
a
like a
chicken, like this
bingo.
rug here, but it's in a smaller pin. It's got numbers on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you bet $5 or $10 or $15 on that number. They put the chicken in there.
And then
when
he'll
the chicken drops, craps, you
Right.
win the money.
That's a chicken drop.
That's
who came up with
That
that?
sounds like fun.
It is fun.
That sounds-
Someone didn't have time to go
All
to
right,
school.
what's your
came up with
favorite
it.
game of all time, Peanut?
He wanted to
Connect
play it
Four.
today.
What's the reason you're here?
You're
Judge
out of
Jamie.
here.
Judge Jamie. Judge Jamie's coming up next. Y'all hang on.
Connect Four.
And now it's time to play Judge Jamie, coming out like the stud I am and used to be. Sponsored by Zeke. He could come through that door any minute. Talk to him yesterday.
Not today.
7 locations now. Just opened a new one in Killen. If you can't hear, know somebody that can't hear, needs to hear, let him know One Love Hearing. And also, I think they're going to be a sponsor of the Trash Pandas coming up.
Think so.
That's what he told me yesterday. And all you people playing worldwide, this is Peanut Montgomery's #1
Peanut
game.
Montgomery.
Huntsville.
Peanut Montgomery was a famous person.
I don't think that's his last
See
name.
how hard
though.
love charge?
But anyway, we got real Peanut in here today.
Yeah.
Little Nuts, his son, he's not with us today.
He's not with us. He's getting his beauty sleep ready
Yeah,
for.
we'll be talking to Peanut in
Getting
just a
ready
little
for
bit
school.
on what he's got going on. All right, this is the way we play, Peanut. Wrong answer, right answer. All right, first question is, Dr. White, I know it's your birthday, but play along here. Serious question first. Rent has gone sky high in Huntsville now.
Yep.
What is the average monthly rent for an apartment?
1,100.
$700.
$950, $1,200.
$874. They are at a 97% capacity right now with apartments in Huntsville.
Wow.
Reggie, Scaleback, Alabama's got a contest going on.
Okay.
You need to lose how much weight in 10 weeks
10 pounds.
to be in it?
10 pounds.
is the right answer. And looking at you, Greg, that probably would do you wonders.
We're going to say
Probably do us all
It's
wonders.
extra motivation. The goal is here. See Reggie to scale back and lose some weight.
I've dropped 2 pant sizes this year.
Good
So I'm
job.
doing my
10 weeks,
part.
20 pounds.
Don't get rid of them. You'll be back in them next year.
Man, Jay.
Words of
Gee,
encouragement.
Yeah.
What?
Good job,
Local
Greg.
Food franchise filed for
Crystals.
bankruptcy.
Crystal.
So,
They owe a
Really?
marketing company in Knoxville about $300,000,
Wow.
That's not too bad.
That's yeah. They
but
can,
they owe several million to other people.
There's not a high demand for kangaroo meat anymore. Like it used to
Yeah.
be.
Crystal is the
That's so
second
dangerous.
oldest quick service chain in the country with almost 5,000 employees. And they're founded in Chattanooga in 1930. I love Crystal, man.
Once every 10 years.
Clean you out.
Sure.
Once every 10
Yeah,
years.
10 years. Yeah.
You love it, but you ain't had it in 10 years.
What
No,
about the
they're so
newest-
bad for
what is
you.
the newest burger franchise to go with a food truck?
McDonald's.
Wendy's.
Milo's.
Oh, I ain't had Milo's in a long time.
Milo's.
I still
I would've
ain't went to the
thought
one in
chicken.
Decatur.
Everybody go
Milo's
Milo's.
was decent.
They got everything in it. There it is right there. The Milo's
Milo's
food truck.
Kitchen.
Oh, I think tea and chicken.
Chopped in.
February 2nd
No, they
is
wanted
known
to
as
do that.
what?
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day's the right answer, Dr. White. You're pretty
All
smart
right.
on your birthday. What groundhog was recently classified as illegal?
Oh, over there at Sand Mountain,
Yep.
they won't let them have it anymore. It's illegal.
Yep.
Groundhog,
W,
it's like a,
what is that? W.
possum.
His name was Punxsutawney Phil.
It is a possum.
WQSB's possum handler. They have been told that Alabama law prohibits anyone from keeping wildlife.
Your buddy Allen used to
come
go over there and
on.
interview them all the time.
That's
Yeah.
extreme.
It is.
They used to-
Sand Mountain Sam.
Sand Mountain Sam's
We're going to use a
They
nursing home
said
person
this
now.
year
why
Sand
don't-
Mountain Sam will be calling in. Number of sharks are
Messes that up.
decreasing. Big time. But here's the deal. Out of USA Today yesterday, humans kill about 100 million sharks and rays each year. Most of them are killed by commercial fishermen. What are the odds of being killed by a shark in the United States?
I'm safe.
1 in 3 billion.
1 in 10.
20 million.
1 in 3,748,067. You're more likely to be killed by a bee, wasp, dog, or snake than a shark.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
Gotta
not
get
getting,
in the
I'm
water.
not getting around the water.
What is the meat called chicken of the trees?
Chicken of the trees?
Yeah, chicken of the trees. Come on,
I
Peanut.
like chicken of the
Monkey
sea.
meat. Sloth.
Iguanas. They're falling out of the trees down in Miami because of
Cold
the cold
weather.
Oh,
weather.
yeah.
And they say they taste like chicken.
Oh, get
Oh,
out.
people are eating that?
All in iguanas. That's crazy.
Is the meat green?
Just eat chicken.
What is
that
the
meat.
newest phone that's coming back?
Flip phone.
Flip phone.
Princess.
Motor
Razor.
Razor.
What is it going to cost? It comes out this week.
1,100.
That 1,500.
That's right, Zach. $1,499.
Why are we regressing?
So it's a
Wow.
All right, Greg, you always pride yourself on being an historian.
Sometimes.
Who was the first child born in the White House? Not baby Trump.
Was it
Wrong.
Arthur?
1896, Thomas Jefferson's daughter Martha gave birth to James Madison Randolph. He was the first child born in the White House.
So it was Thomas
I couldn't find
Jefferson's
I couldn't find a
grandbaby?
picture of it.
So it was Jefferson's grandbaby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't know that.
I thought that
What is the newest network to unveil coming up in a few months nationwide?
A new network.
The Country Road Network is starting soon.
Yeah.
on Sirius XM?
Magnolia Network.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Oh, Chip and Joanna?
Chip and Joanna, the Magnolia Network. They're going to be doing shows and having all kind of stuff on there.
Does it cost
Whatever.
extra?
Huh?
Does it cost extra to get it? Because my wife will have to have it.
Yeah, it costs extra.
I'm sure
How's
it
the
probably
Hallmark
does.
channel going, Jamie?
I watch 2 movies on Hallmark Channel.
I feel you.
I love Hallmark Channel.
I know.
Can you
It's
watch
funny.
it?
Did you
No.
cry?
That's
It's
funny.
either that or watch the impeachment. What's
He
it-
does get teary-eyed from time to
Does he?
time.
I love it, man. Hallmark Channel.
Yeah.
So watching Motor Trend TV more.
What is the average amount of laundry done by a household each year?
Oh my
A
goodness.
ton.
2 tons.
Let's check, Greg. 4,305
That's
pounds.
right, 2 times.
What's the latest venture Shaq is in?
I don't know, man. He's into everything,
I
man.
saw that.
Swimsuit wear.
Pizza, shoes,
Going to
ice and hot.
Lotion.
He's known as DJ. Go back to Zack, Greg. What's he got on?
I'm cold, man.
DJ
Hey, y'all
Pizza.
freezing me out over
Disc
here.
jockey.
Really?
Yep, he's a disc jockey.
He's the man. Shaq's the man.
All right, let's move on. All right, Greg, right here, since you're a former Navy, they named a ship.
The Dory Miller.
How much did that ship cost?
3 trillion.
$13
3
billion.
billion.
Wow.
Dory Miller was a cook.
Yep.
He took up the machine gun.
Yeah.
What happened to him in life?
Well, they awarded him a medal for that, but then he was on a small aircraft carrier in the Battle of Macon, and he was
Killed.
He
He got
killed in action.
torpedoed.
They were torpedoed by the Japanese.
2 years after becoming the first African American to win the Navy.
Well, his character, he was personified in the Pearl Harbor movie
Yeah.
that came out in the 90s.
Cuba.
Cuba Gooding Jr. played.
He's having a lot of good luck run these days. All them women suing him.
Yeah.
Suing him for groping.
Cuba
So
Gooding
what?
Jr.?
Like 20 years
Yeah.
ago.
And that's when he was blind back in those days.
Yeah.
He was reading bread.
He decided to laugh at the party. You ready?
Denver Post newspaper columnist was fired last week for what reasons, Reggie? Thanks for paying attention.
They were firing one up on the set.
What?
Yeah.
Skipworth Post newspaper conference was fired last week for saying in a written article there are only 2 sexes. And they said that was too insensitive, and he was fired.
There are only 2 science.
Oh my goodness. The
But they said that was
world's
too
crazy.
insensitive.
You cannot coach youth sports in Canada now without attending the government's transgender training.
Wow.
And there was a hockey coach who had been
Okay,
coaching.
Greg, I'm running out of time here. You want to keep your own show. Snickers is back in
It'll be on
Super Bowl.
Tuesdays.
What do they have?
Do what, Jamie?
Snickers in the Super Bowl.
The world's largest candy bar.
That is the right answer. How much does it weigh? You know what?
1,000 pounds.
Wrong answer.
500 pounds.
4,728 pounds, 1,200 pounds of caramel
Mercy.
and peanuts, 335 pounds of chocolate.
How much nugget?
Goodness.
Joseph will know the answer to this one. What is a barnacle?
A barnacle? It's something that, an organism that attaches
answer.
itself to a what?
It's a crustacean.
That looked impressive.
You got too long of an answer, Joseph.
A seaweed.
A barnacle is a thing that clamps onto the windshield of your car if you have speeding tickets. It has suction cups and 750 pounds to try to get it off there. It costs you $900 to have that thing removed. 750 pounds of force.
How
So
can
if you
you
don't
dri-
want a ticket, you park wrong, they put that barnacle on there.
Oh.
You're pretty much ain't going nowhere.
So
what
it's
happened to
not
the
for
big
speeding, it's
C?
for bad parking?
No, it was for not paying your
Not
tickets.
paying your
Not paying your
tickets.
ticket.
Oh.
Kind of like the boot.
This is
I ain't never seen that.
But a Michigan man, 64, found $43,000
In a couch.
In a
stuffed
couch.
in a couch.
Oh, why can't I be that
A
lucky?
flea market or a
Thrift store.
Thrift store.
Thrift
A
store?
thrift store.
Oh,
And
come-
the people wanted to put it out on the road. They didn't. He gives it back to them.
Idiot.
No, what? Yeah, you got
It was
that.
drug money.
All right, Zack, that's a good
Oh,
point.
that was a good
He
thing.
said it was the right Christian thing to do.
Yeah, that is the right thing, Jamie.
But you said you'd keep the money.
No, that is
You
the right.
said you'd keep the
No,
money.
that is the right thing to do, Jamie. I was
But
overthinking.
what that family should have done was given him a portion of it.
Give him half of
They
it.
should have given him 10%.
They may have. We don't know. They
Yeah.
didn't comment
That's
on
true.
it.
No, that is the right Christian thing to do, Jamie.
Did y'all see the shot?
Everybody would
Y'all
struggle.
know
I
what
thought about it, Brad.
Y'all know what pandemonium is?
Pandemonium?
Yeah.
It's when things are going chaotic and crazy.
A cartoon in the early 80s.
It's when pandas are running down the street screaming and yelling.
I'm gonna let you have it.
In
Look at this
Australia?
picture right here. That is 20 adorable panda cubs in the Chinese breeding thing for 2020, which, by the way, this is the year of the rat. Average weight is 30 to 35 pounds. Only 5% of males can have sex on their own without help from somebody. Y'all know that?
Really?
Cute.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Who knew? You're right, Joseph.
Only on this show.
Oh, thanks for that
We're
information.
learning.
All right, last answer here.
Learning
This
is
is an
man, you gotta
educational
catch up.
program.
knowledge is
Ohio
power.
police are looking for Douglas Christopher. He is out. Don't show it yet, Brad. They are looking for him. He has multiple. He's a sex offender, and he's failed to register at his last.
No kidding.
What would his tattoo give him away? That would be on his forehead.
Pacifier.
The devil.
Criminal.
The devil.
A baby
Sex
crib.
offender on it.
His nickname is Pothead.
Oh boy.
Oh, a
A
joint.
pot
Don't
leaf.
tell me he's got it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
What an idiot. Now, I'm sorry, Mama. That's an
He's
idiot.
got Pothead written on his.
That's
Looks like his
inconspicuous.
eyebrows are tattooed.
Why would you do yourself like
We've got one
that?
last question. You guys, professions that got the best honesty rating from the public last year would be what? What
Preacher.
number?
Teachers.
Teachers ain't on here. Nurses, engineers, medical doctors, pharmacists, dentists, Dr. Alan Coleman, and local TV people pulling up the rear at number 11.
The radio
host,
guys.
yeah.
Huh?
TV host.
So
Clergy
what is
was
it, Peanuts,
40?
you like about this
Game.
Jamie?
And I love all the information, all of the great information you share. I just learned an interesting fact about pandas that I'm going to go look up. But thinking,
So today, when you're at the hospital talking to the doctors and everybody, you said, do you know that only 5% of male Hispanics can have sex?
Unassisted.
Really?
Something tells me that won't come up.
that won't come up.
Didn't for them either. All right, we'll take a break.
Oh, my. Good night.
Y'all hang on.
Good morning, everyone. Let's quickly go over that forecast. Grab an umbrella on your way out to work today because we have rain in the forecast. About 42 degrees out there right now. It's going to reach a high of 47 today, but that'll be later in the evening when it reaches that warm temperature, and that's pretty much what it's going to be tomorrow. 47 for your high, and the rain should be out of here. To hempgirls.com. Check them out.
I'll tell you what, if y'all haven't tried CBD oil yet, that stuff is amazing.
I love hearing the stories and people take it, and it helps them.
Yeah, I've smoked my share of it too, but haven't you, Peanut?
This is legal. No, Peanut has not.
All right, William Hampton comes up. His first time. You've been here a couple of years, isn't it?
I was here last year, early last year, yeah.
What
He's
do you
making
got?
his yearly.
You're from Huntsville. Where'd you go to high school?
Grissom High.
Grissom High School.
Virgin Line Grissom.
You know what to New York?
I know.
Right over the mountain.
Over the mountain there.
Right over the mountain. I haven't seen the new Grissom High School down there.
Oh man, it's amazing. Looks like a small college campus.
Yeah, I bet
Nice.
it does.
Yeah.
Now, what do you got? I'm from Huntsville shirt. Do you sell those, or do you just bought that from somebody?
I do sell them.
Now you got Huntsville Revisited.
That's me.
What is Huntsville Revisited?
It's a cruise into the past
On Facebook.
on Facebook, where we take a stroll down memory lane. We share pictures, we being the members of the Facebook group. We share pictures of Huntsville's past events, people, places. It's just a front porch experience where we share stories of growing up here in Huntsville and even stories of our ancestors, stories that they passed down. So we just have a good time with it.
History.
History.
Now, why did you start that?
It was an idea that I started in high school. I had a teacher who used to, as my young folks would say, she would slam on Huntsville, would just always put Huntsville down. And I would defend Huntsville. And she always had something negative to say. So I did a term paper. One of my term papers was on Huntsville and all of the great things about it. And the title of it was Huntsville Revisited. And
What grade did
So
you
you
get?
just stuck with it.
that was in high school.
What grade
Senior
did you get?
senior year.
Did you get a good grade?
I passed. Yeah, it was a,
Did you put the teacher in her place?
I mean, on the
I did,
term
yeah.
paper, did she grade it good?
I got a passing grade. It was a 90-something, I don't remember. That's 40 years
If we
ago.
go there now to Huntsville Revisited Facebook, what are some of the things that what are the more popular things on Huntsville
That you'll see.
Revisited?
The most popular things are always Big Spring Park and the old courthouse pictures. And
Which they never should have torn down. but they did.
Right. There's lots of conversation on that. And every now and then we'll get a picture of an old store. Now, one of the popular scenes right now is North Parkway looking north. And in that scene is the old Corman's Bakery. Remember that? Terry's Pizza.
Yeah.
That stretch between Oakwood Avenue and Max Luther Drive.
I got an assignment for you.
All right.
I just saw where they're putting in a new burger place on the corner of the square, on the southeast corner of the square. If I remember correctly, this would be a good thing for you to research. When I was a kid growing up, we used to come in. I want to say my dad used to go in there a lot. I want to say they called it Whippy's Burgers.
I thought Wimpy's was on.
I'm thinking it was
It
downtown.
was downtown, but I thought it was east side. It was on south side.
This
East.
would be southeast side. Yeah, southeast corner. That's where this burger place is going.
Right.
But I think they used to have a place called Whippy's in there.
Right.
How about researching that and getting back to me?
We got some pictures on the side.
Of that?
See, you should be on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
Page.
I'll send it to you.
Countryrover at Gmail.
Well, I watch country.
Can I share my favorite part about the page? I love the page. When they post these pictures of a building or a business or a downtown street, and there's like only 3 businesses there, and now if you look at it, it's packed. I love looking at the cars.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, look at there.
No.
My grandpa had a station wagon like that. Or this photo is supposed to be from, 1952. Well, that's a 51 Chevy pickup right there. So I like looking at the cars. And in fact, we got a little story going on there right now where Peanut's trying to decide some facts on a Mustang. Did it appear down at the Huntsville Motor Speedway? So if he can dig up all the facts, it'll be a very fascinating story.
I want to piggyback off what he said regarding the cars, because sometimes people will post a picture and they'll say, oh, that was in such and such year. Well, I have that other album with the car tags. I put together a photo album with car tags, and what that does, that helps me identify, get at least a ballpark of when that picture was taken. Because if it was a 1952 or 51 Chevy, and it has a 55 car tag, we know it was later.
So, having grown up in Huntsville and seeing what's happening to it now, how do you describe it?
I love it. It's not the Huntsville I grew up. Lots of cotton fields and less traffic, less hustle and bustle. But I like the changes.
Mullins.
Growth.
Yeah, Mullins. I
Eunice.
miss Mullins. And in addition to those, Ernie's. There was a place over on Pulaski Pike, Ernie Jones. I don't know if you remember him.
Remember that
but they did home cooking up until he.
How long was
got,
Rolo's?
Rolo's.
Business, yeah.
But Zesto's, as far as restaurants go, Zesto's,
Burgers.
Aunt Eunice's.
I lived in 5 Points.
And then Britling's. Did you see the post?
You know who ran Britling's, don't you?
Yeah, Tommy Battle.
Tommy Battle, his daddy.
Do you remember a lady?
The little girl, lady?
She died a few days ago.
Aw.
Her name was, or is, Debbie.
The woman who ran, the girl about this big, everybody thought was a munchkin.
And she was also, she sang on the Grand Ole Opry and on the Slim Lay Show.
She just recently passed away.
Day before yesterday.
Did you do a story on her?
No, I was eating there a lot. Because Tommy Bass, how everybody got to know Tommy Battle, the mayor now.
She sang with Slim Lay and sang on the Grand Ole Opry.
Now, when you grew up, did you watch a lot of TV on an antenna?
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch Country Boy Eddie?
I watched Country Boy Eddie, and speaking of the antenna, on the TV with the rabbit ears, I would have to go over and adjust it. And if I walked away and the picture faded, I'd have to stand there. See, I was the remote control when I was a kid.
I've heard Dusty talk about doing that.
I was the remote control.
We all were when we were kids.
Do you know that we're scheduled to go down to Country Boy Eddie's house and talk to him? He's 89.
Wow, do
Talk
that.
to him on Christmas Eve. He called us.
do that.
He's got it in the grandpad now. Text.
Yeah?
Yes,
Got a
sir.
Facebook page.
What's a grandpad?
It's one of these with bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
grandpad.
I tell you, I was looking, some mornings I spend probably an hour or so watching your old Country Rover commercials, and you had one on Harold's Market.
Yeah.
And there have been lots of discussion about Harold's Market and people looking for pictures, and you have, man, such a resource there. And I just sit back and watch them sometimes.
The guy in there that cooked with Harold, he had another store a couple of times. I did another couple of stories. I don't know whatever happened to him. Made sandwiches. But Harold's, the Bon Air, I did all that.
Oh, yeah, their rolls.
I'm probably the only person that has actually video of any of those places.
Man,
So what I need you to do now, since we're starting to do more country, we're bringing back the Country Rover full time.
All you have to do is visit his page.
Visit on.
Yeah, I'd love to tag along with you sometime.
Well, we ain't lined up nothing yet. But anyway.
We can work on that, get Mr. Luter.
Only thing coming up is Birmingham World of Wheels in February. I'll give you more details and a flyer on that. Eli's show will be in March. I'll give you details coming up on that. So, slow time right now for car
Except for
shows.
next week.
Why?
We got a new Mustang coming in.
No,
I guess we can talk about that yet,
nope.
Well,
We won't
no.
say nothing about it.
Yeah, it ain't mine.
Yeah.
Change subject.
It ain't mine.
All right, so that's about it. You are sure dressed up.
Well, thank you. I got a meeting to go to, so thanks for putting me on early this
All right,
morning.
so Huntsville Revisited.
Yes, opening a museum
On
soon.
Facebook.
Museum.
Museum.
Oh.
2007 North Memorial Parkway.
Breaking news.
In the H.C. Blake complex. I'm over there with Mr. Jim Batson. In the old A&P shopping center, right there? Yeah, we're in the old dry cleaner. It has that little steeple on top.
Yeah.
Well, there's a Rover story
There
right
you go.
there.
Man, I did so many stories on barber shops over there, and
Chuck's Diner. Chuck's Diner was over there.
did you ever remember? Worked at for chicken, all of them down at the Star Market.
Big Star Market.
Oh, you did a story
Points.
on him.
Oh, yeah, he worked there. He worked 30-something years so
Yeah.
we could get Saturdays off. But Star Market, all those places, man.
There with your mom.
Awesome. So I need to try and go back and
That's
revisit some of it. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all done? All right, beat it.
We
We'll
appreciate
take a
you.
break, come back with Birthday Gal and Reggie. Y'all hang on.
Garlic bread was good.
Oh, I forgot about that. I got to show it. Today's Dr. White's birthday.
Yeah,
I
69, thank
want a
you.
shot I need to show. So the other day at the house, man, it fills with smoke. I thought the fire department, I thought Heath was going to have to show up down
I
there.
was trying to get Mike and Heath over.
Somebody was cooking some garlic bread and kind of forgot about it.
I got on the phone with
About
Sonny.
that, there's what it looked like.
Oh, no.
That looks like kind we have.
It's a little crunchy, Reggie.
A little crunchy, a little
Yeah.
spicy.
Well, Reggie said if it's white bread, it's bad for you. So I made
So you
it.
did right.
What's new with you, Reggie?
Right now, just living life, living the dream, trying to talk about things that hopefully will impact people's lives. And right now, perspective is really high on my list. Perspective, a lot of times, we'll have two categories, right or wrong, black or white, up or down. But life is more about perspectives, how you look at things. If you ask a turtle, what does a tree look like? It's going to say it's a brown thing that goes up to the sky. If you ask a giraffe where a tree is, it's going to say, well, it's a leafy thing with green leaves everywhere. Neither one of those creatures are wrong, but they have an inability to look at the situation from the other's eyes, so they both think they're wrong. A lot of times as adults, we get steadfast, we get set in our opinions, our way of thinking, where we don't tend to open our minds and maybe believe that there's another way to believe, like another person might think. So
If you're on
perspective
social
is a big
media
deal.
these days, everything is we've lost the ability to agree to disagree.
That's true. It's
I
just
mean,
some kind of
it's just,
catfights
you
on
got to
the
think my
internet.
way and my way only.
So how do you stay, and I ask you this a lot, but how do you stay motivated?
I'm just, when you have family members that are no longer here, that are taken before their times, you tend to want to spend time spreading goodness and encouraging people and really just appreciating the days that you do have here and understanding that every day here is a blessing and you want to utilize it and make the most out of every day. And that's how you honor people that are not here.
We had a shocker that, we took the dog skate room at Brianna's, and, we walked in, she said her father had passed away, 45 years old.
Really?
A massive heart attack.
You just
So
never know.
You never know.
You just never
He was
know.
out of breath at her house a couple of weeks ago, and
She was moving.
he wouldn't go to the doctor.
Guys,
He had an appointment he was going to. So guys, if you feel bad, go to the doctor.
While we're on the subject
So
of
young.
getting a little sick, Jan, I gave you an article the other day, and we're talking, and Dusty, you could relate to some of this, even though you don't have a pet. Sometimes taking care of a ailing dog or cat, but mainly in our situation a dog, is as tough as taking care of your parents.
Yeah, and sometimes actually tougher.
Exactly.
Yeah, so thanks for this article, Jamie. This was from the Huntsville Times on Sunday, the 12th of January on page A17. I recommend that people access it. The title is, Why is Caring for an Old Dog as Difficult as for Dying Parents? Well, the author drew some parallels, and so she was having some memories of when she and her husband cared for 3 older adults. So there's things like, and they have a 15-year-old dog named Casey. She drew some parallels. For example, Casey has cataracts and he's almost blind.
Okay.
He has a bulging disc, dementia, mobility issues, incontinence.
He's 15.
But that's
I
a
know,
lot to take care
but see,
of.
this is like older adults too who are in a
But
decline.
now, and the difference, though, is they could put him to sleep
Yeah,
They could,
and need to.
exactly.
well, they could, but only you
Reason you ain't
know.
got a dog.
That's right, only.
Preacher boy.
Even though you can,
Yeah.
it's
It's
really
hard.
hard to do, and you have to have your veterinarian team kind of guide you through this, like when is it really time?
We held on to our little Yorkie Zorro probably 2 weeks longer than we really should have. But you get selfish at that
I
$5,000
know,
later.
I know, and the difference is
He's laughing.
too, a
That's why you
dog,
ain't got a dog.
No,
Heartless.
I'm laughing at him.
Dusty
Glory.
McLemore is
I
the
know.
former pastor at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. The reason he's former because he didn't like dogs.
He loves dogs.
Yeah,
well,
I love
anyway,
dogs.
so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it's dogs
Tell
or
the truth.
I
cats.
love other
Cats or-
people's dogs.
Yeah, dogs or cats or whatever. It's like a little angel. That's the difference. It's like a little innocent angel, and you're so attached.
You love that dog.
Yeah, it's
I mean, you're so
I don't care if they
attached.
do crap on the floor and I stepped in it.
It doesn't matter. It's unconditional love. That's the difference. You know, and they don't care if you're ugly or sick or old.
They love
just
you
love
every
you.
time they see you.
So yeah, that's a hard decision.
Yeah, it is.
So what is your advice?
My advice is
Talk to your vet.
no. There is no bottom line here. Okay.
Oh
But
my goodness.
when you
This has been
adopt a
disaster.
pet, you have to be
You're here for the wrong
willing.
set, Dusty.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to endure the hard times too. That's part of pet ownership.
And you know, I'm sure everybody's had some pets that you just really are attached to, and then some that you're not as close to. I haven't, but I love all my
I'm
dogs.
attached to all of them. Now we have a 15-year-old dog, so you know we're kind of contemplating this,
Oh,
and I can
wow.
see the parallels that this author is drawing here.
Well, it's like Junior.
So, and Junior was only 11, so he never had.
Only 11?
Yeah, only 11. Well, he was a small dog, and he had cancer. But you know, Precious is sort of more like Casey in this example the author's giving. She's just kind of declining.
Reggie, you got a dog?
So we
I
just
do.
enjoy every day.
Well, there's some relatives you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
if you
right.
have a
My
pet
cat's
that
a
you
bunch
love,
of them.
I hear
if
you.
you have a pet that you love, I mean, and then old Aunt Margaret or whatever, who was always mean to you, you never had anything to do with, I mean, you're going to cry more when your pet died than you did mean Aunt
That
Margaret,
could happen.
I guess.
That could very well happen.
I heard that, Brad.
So
I'm doing dog funerals now, so you know,
No,
that's
you're not.
It's big money.
Do people do
that's
that?
a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. You
Really?
can bury them. Oh, sure.
Oh yeah, I know you can bury
People
them.
are really into their pets.
Yeah, that's right. You can make you get married too. I've done dog
Oh, my
weddings
goodness.
before. Actually,
You
from two
did?
dogs.
Really?
Yeah, back in
Yeah.
the old days.
You did a story
Wow.
on that. That was
It
funny.
a joke. It's a country over time.
It was, yeah.
So I think the bottom line here is if you have an older pet and you're
It's
starting
tough.
to
It's
remember
hard.
about caring for someone, then that's perfectly normal. And it's just something you need to process. Because this author was having these memories come back.
When they did this, when
Yeah.
she did the story.
Yeah.
Don't get Zack started. Remember when he was got electrocuted? But
I know, he's never been able to get another one since.
Wow.
Oh, Sparky.
Sparky, yes, right.
Marky.
Oh, no.
I mean, dogs, man, when dogs, when
That
dogs
is
died, it
tough.
about killed us. Man.
Well, you know, with Junior, I cried every night for 7 months.
7 months.
It's ridiculous. So what did we
I
do?
wouldn't cry that
You know
much
how
if she left.
I know. And I was wondering, now, why am I like this? But then we found Hector. Hector just dropped down from
So I
heaven.
had a dog named Hector. I'd be crying looking at you. Would you, Dusty?
My granddad had a dog named Hector.
Really?
Sure did.
Okay.
Now, Dusty, what's your problem
Too
with that?
hectic.
No problem with animals. I like animals.
So what's going on at Lindsay Lane Church? Or are you still involved?
I'm still involved.
Till April
We
at
was involved
least.
last night. We had our youth in the
Yes.
Oh, yeah, how'd
community
that
service.
go?
You weren't there last
I didn't
night?
make it.
I didn't know you
Wasn't
were
there
there.
last
Yeah.
night.
Anyway, we had it was really good. Antoine Green did a great job
Great
preaching, and Calvin Drake did some singing. Man, it was just awesome. Had a
Oh,
good crowd
he's
last night. It's a
amazing.
great opportunity to bring churches together. You know, we do it after Martin Luther King's birthday each year on Wednesday night, kind of just bring all the churches together, and it's really good to do that. You see a lot of friends I hadn't seen in a long time. And that kind
Who
of
was the
stuff.
pastor that you had, or the reverend that spoke and sounded like Martin Luther
That
King?
was John
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 Jude.
Jude.
That was
Oh, that was
man,
amazing.
He sounds just like John.
Yes, he
that was
did.
John, that was John G.
Yeah, he was
That's
there
awesome.
last night. He's-
So, Reggie, you did know that Dusty announced his retirement, didn't you? So
That's correct.
He'll be, moving on come April. But so what are you doing in this interim here, these next 2 or 3 months?
Well, I'm working with Andy John some and getting him acclimated into the staff. And
Have you moved out of your office yet, or are you
no,
still in
I
there?
won't move out of the office till around March.
Okay.
Sometime
I
in
saw
March.
some stuff they were setting out. It looked like your stuff. They've been on the road.
They may have put it out. I don't know if they have or not. But anyway, I'm still doing what I've always done. Just keep moving on till April. So
And we're still going to get to see you at Lindsay Lane after April, right?
yeah, I'll still be hanging around. I'm gonna be a church member.
Yeah,
Complain.
it's been told me that usually when
No.
pastors quit
Yeah.
pastoring the church they've been doing forever, that they go somewhere else.
Yeah, some of them
Normally.
do that. They do when they kind of hire a pastor from outside. But since Andy John has been,
Okay.
he's been part of us, our youth pastor, and then
Right.
over at Lindsay Lane East. Plus, I have 2 daughters and 7 grandkids there, so
You're not going
gonna hang
anywhere. Yay.
All right, we're doing this. Hey, Brad, can you show that shot of Gloria taking that picture again in our class? You know, we got a rather large class.
We do.
Well, it's not as large as it was.
Well, we got 40.
No, you got 20
Now-
something. Anyway.
Well, showing up, we had like 27,
There's
28 the other
30
day.
there.
There's 30 in that picture.
Oh, okay.
Now, like you say, FBI can't find a couple of them, but yeah, we were shooting ours the other day. So
Yeah.
you will be
can't wait to
shocked
see
when
it.
you see ours.
I will.
If
What
it
do you
doesn't
reckon?
make the cut, we'll show it here
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be stunned when you see what we've put together.
Did
All right,
you
Reggie.
orchestrate that?
Good times.
Did you
He did.
orchestrate that, choreograph it?
He
I
did.
just wrote it.
Oh,
I came up with
okay.
the idea and wrote it, then I handed it over to my loyal colleague over here, Brad, Academy of Cecil D. DeMille.
We're trying to get
Yeah.
Brad to show up at Lindsay Lane and join us when
Yeah.
we play it.
Yeah, we'd like
That'd be
to have
awesome,
him.
Brad.
Reggie, you still doing Mojo?
I am. I do that every
When I say
Monday.
still doing Mojo, I mean the Mojo Show.
Right.
Next door and see why.
Yeah, I still am, man. It's a good opportunity, man. I get a chance to reach a lot of people. It's a good, just like this show right here. It's a good opportunity. I've been blessed. I can't complain. Love it.
All right, Dr. Wild, your birthday, what are y'all doing for celebration today?
Oh, nothing. Well, we went to Cracker Barrel yesterday. That's what old people do on their
Dusty
birthday.
takes Patsy to Waffle House, so.
Yeah.
So
You
sweet.
can get a good home-cooked meal at Cracker Barrel.
I'm hungry now.
You should have called us, baby. I'm not going over there and eat
Fair
too,
enough.
so, you know. But anyway, we're working on our spot, and we'll have it unveiling. When's the deadline on that? Next week? Or this week?
Yeah, February the 2nd is when we'll show them.
Ooh, I gotta get moving on mine. Get it ready here.
Next week.
Okay.
It's going to be good. So what are you doing when you retire?
Well, I'm going to be working with North American Mission Board some. I'll be working
I already got
out
another job.
of my home. They've asked me to help them, and so I'm going to do that about 10, 12 hours a week.
You're going to like working from home.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to like that. I'm looking forward to getting out from under a schedule. You
Oh, that's
you can
gonna-
relate
Yeah,
to
the
that.
deadline.
Yeah, I'm on
It's
hour
the
week.
deadline.
Mine's real tight.
Yeah.
I give us more
I
than
am.
30. But anyway, you know, we're back in action, so we'll be here. So, y'all, the show goes on. We are going to start doing some new country road stuff, though, and I say that, and I mean it, but they're easier to do these days.
They are.
And if Gloria can ever get acclimated to be able to handle all this stuff, you know. Reggie, good to see you, my friend. We'll see you next week.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Tell Dave we
Appreciate
said
that.
hello. Thanks
I
for the
will.
info.
Thanks to Dave for letting us
We
know.
got to get out of here. See y'all at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church, too. Country Rover at Gmail. If you need
Sunday.
anything, hit me up. Gotta go.
Bye.